How's it going, everybody? Martin of Belvoir Auto Spa. First off, excuse the really annoying barking dogs that you can hear. They're annoying the crap out of me too. Apologize for that. But anyways, today's video is going to be on Chem-X Stars and Stripes Touchless Car Wash. So if you see my previous video, I really dived into these things. But basically, this is intended for fleet washing. You can use it on cars though, and that's what we're going to do. It is a two-step foam on, power wash off car wash soap. I say power wash, it does not work with the garden hose. You have to use a power washer, pressure washer. Otherwise it's not going to work because you need the agitation from the high pressure. In Chem-X videos, they're using something much higher pressure than what I have. I have a 1.2 gallon per minute, 2000 psi pressure washer. They're using like a freaking 3000 psi, 3 gallon per minute monster. So we're gonna see what we can achieve, at home with results with what I got. So first off, again, I just want to point out the nice labeling, packaging of this. I mean, look at these stickers. I mean, the bottles came sealed, which is amazing. Definitely great points on that. But this stuff is great. So I'll show you the directions for use on both bottles. I believe it's about the same. Important is you do not let this stuff dry, and you do not let it do not use it in direct sunlight. Now, they say rinse bottom to top, and the reason to do that is so you can see where you're rinsing, because you need to rinse every single part of the soap where the soap contacted, because the pressure washer is what is blasting the dirt off. The soaps are just softening it up. So basically, guys, this is a two-step low pH acid and high pH alkaline soap. So the acid really, breaks down all that oxidation, road salt if you live in an area with road salt. I don't. And then the alkaline neutralizes it back to neutral pH, because you foam it right over the top. You don't rinse in between. This, cleans your rubber, any grease, dirt, and everything like that. So these two in conjunction with each other, they're designed to work with each other. They are not intended to use independently. So that's that. Also, Stars and Stripes, pretty patriotic. This company is based out of Massachusetts. I am a veteran myself. I'm an Army tanker veteran, and I love that job. And so, anyone wants to be patriotic, and I always appreciate it. God bless America. So anyways, guys, you got different ways of diluting this. I'm not doing it in the pressure washer soap tank, because on mine it's terrible. I'm going to be using a foam cannon. I'm going to do about a 4-to-1 dilution. So the foam cannon's behind me, the MJJC Foam Cannon Pros. I've got filled up with about 400 milliliters of water. So 4-to-1 is about 125-ish milliliters of soap. So I'm going to fill them up to a little above the 500 mark. You don't have to be exact spot on, you just need to do it. But I'm gonna do it max strength, just so we can really see how effective this is. Chem-X foaming injector. You'll have to check out their website. They've got this really awesome, amazing system. I was even considering it myself. It's really expensive, but I don't own the place I live in, so I don't want to put any permanent fixtures. But anyways, let's get this stuff foamed up, or let's get the foam cannons filled up. So first, I just want to see if this has any fragrance. Yeah, this actually has a blueberry fragrance. It smells pretty good. Let's see this one. This doesn't really have much of a smell. It's got kind of a degreaser smell, I guess. So Star smells good. And I don't know if that's intentional or what, but hey, that's still pretty good. So let's get these filled up. So I've got the Foam Cannon Pro. This is the version 1. This is the version 2. I believe they only sell the version 2s now. What I like about these is you can thread them on to, standard bottles, or, the big mouth. But guys, yeah, you will need 2 foam cannons, or at least 2 reservoirs for this stuff, because you don't mix it together in the bottle. So yeah, I don't have them both filled exact, but we're gonna do the best we can. So let's get this up to about 500. All right, put the cap back on there. Stars is good to go. And let's get this one filled up. All Alright, stripes is good to go. Alright, I've got both these babies cranked up to maximum foam or soap injection. So again, this is the version 2, this is the version 1. You might see more foam out of this one, but you know, there are two different soaps technically, so don't really know what we're gonna expect. But let's go do a walk around of the car. I'm only gonna record doing one side of it, just because it's easier. But I'm gonna show you guys how dirty the wheels are, the car itself, everything like that. So let's go take a look. Okay, so taking a look at the car, and keep in mind this car is coated with Adam's graphene ceramic spray advanced version. So let's go take a look around the car. Just waiting for my neighbors to go inside right now because they're bringing in some groceries, making a lot of noise. So I'm trying to get the best recording possible. Alright, so taking a look here, the car's not super filthy, but you know, we got some dirt down here. The wheels are pretty dirty. Up here is not too bad. But we're really going to be focused on these lower portions, see if it really takes the dirt off there. This is about a week's worth, and it did drive in the rain. Front wheel's not too bad. But yeah, we're going to see if we can get this touchless, because guys, I've used, you know, other like 3D Super Preso, Built Hammer, Autofoam, Car Pro Lift, and while it does remove a good amount of this, it doesn't get it completely off, even with the pressure washer. But this stuff is supposed to. I mean, it's made for, you know, washing big rig trucks. So let's see if we can do it. I am going to pre-rinse. I always pre-rinse, and they say it is good pre-rinse first, because that way you get maximum effectiveness. So let me get this pre-rinsed off. Okay, that's pre-rinsed. Let me grab the foam and we'll start foaming it up. Step 1 is going to be stars. Foams up pretty nicely. There we go, step 2, stripes. Okay, now there's no need to let it dwell. No dwell time on the soap, you just immediately start rinsing once you got it all on. So we'll work our way from the bottom up and see what our results are afterwards. Alright, now the car is still wet, so you can't really see until we dry it off. I'm going to dry it off with a blower so we get real results, or so we see the real results, because obviously using a towel will wipe any dirt away. First, I am going to finish foaming the rest of the car, but because that's going to take some time, I'm going to do that off camera. So I'm going to foam, rinse the rest of the car, then I'll come back and we'll dry it off and we'll see how it looks. Alright, so I got the whole thing foam and rinsed down. I'm going to be using my Works corded leaf blower. I don't know what model this is. It costs like 50 bucks. This is corded and cheap, but corded ones have a lot more power than the cordless ones, even the really nice Ego ones. But that being said, I did order a cordless Ryobi, because all my tools are Ryobi, but this is what I'm working with for now. So let's get this thing dried off. Alright, I got most of the water off that side, so let's go in for a closer look, see how it did. I realized I forgot to record and I was going over this whole thing, so here we go, good. Anyways, this back window was covered in dirt. It's pretty clean. That streak on the middle is on the inside of the glass. Back bumper, you know, around the emblem, still a little dirty. Especially on the inside, but you know, you're not going to get that with Touchless. A lot of dirt builds up there. The back bumper, for the most part, is pretty clean. The bumper is clean, except for right in the crevice there. Go to the wheels. The wheels came out clean, surprisingly. That amazed me, because these wheels get dirty like every freaking week. But I mean, look at that. There's a little bit of dirt on my finger. But you know, nothing like if we just did nothing. So that's, you know, visually very good. I think I missed rinsing here. Yeah, that's some dirt right there. Got some dirt here. Overall though, and you know, I showed right here when I forgot to hit record, still some light dust there. Yeah, I'm touching the car. I know. Front wheel also came up pretty clean. The upper portions of the car were not very dirty, so yeah, you know, touchless washes aren't intended for 100%. You know, if it just rained really bad or it's cold out like it is now, you don't want to stick your hands in the cold water. You know, it's intended to get you about 80 to 90% of the way there to get off all the big crap. Definitely no replacement for a proper hand wash detail, but still good nonetheless, guys. So let me get this, I'm gonna finish drying this thing off before I get water spots all over it, and then we'll go in for the final thoughts. All right, so I got the car all dried off. We'll do one final walk around, if you guys can see, and it really had like minimal impact on the spray coating I've got on there, so pretty good in that respect. But I mean, car looks great. You know, the 100% detailed, no, but for you know what we did, it's pretty good. Pretty good. So I'm happy with it. Anyways, final thoughts time. Let's go. All right, so Chem-X Stars and Stripes, very good product. Now, I did use a good amount of soap compared to like something like CarPro Reset or Lift, where you use a lot less. So really, my only criticism of this stuff is I wish it was more concentrated, but not the end of the world. You know, they still came out with something great, because personally, I've never seen a product like this. The only other product I know that exists that uses a two-step system like this is from Image Wash Solutions, or Image Wash products, but they only sell by the gallon, and I don't want to buy a whole gallon for the first time I'm trying something out. Okay, if I was washing a big rig truck, I'd probably blow through the gallon, but I'm not. I'm just washing cars here, so I do believe Chem-X, I think they did, you know, think that people would be using this for their cars, so great on them. Image, I don't think they really thought to that respect. And Image's branding and everything is just, it's not as nice. Like Chem-X, they really just, not only do they, you know, come up with a great product, but they put a lot of time and effort, obviously, into the to their social media marketing on YouTube, which they're doing a great job. I believe the guy's name is Bob in all their videos. He does great demonstrating their products. You know, their branding is amazing. Stars and Stripes, very patriotic. It's going to appeal to a lot of the truckers out there and such. All right, slight interruption there. I lost my train of thought. I think I was talking about the branding. Yeah, really patriotic looking stuff, guys. You know, I love America. You guys love America, so right on. But I mean, overall, pretty good. You know, the low pH acid can take off oxidation, salt, light water spotting that hasn't been sitting there forever. And the step 2 degreaser, you know, take off dirt, grease, grime, tire, you know, clean your tires off, things like that. As I was saying, guys, you know, this stuff is not intended to clean your car, truck, whatever, 100%, and they even say that in their videos. It's not intended for 100%. They have products for 100% washing with a mitt, brush, whatever you want to use. And you've seen on my channel, I've tested out crap loads of soaps that are made for hand washing. But you know, this is the first product of its kind that I have tried that is truly touchless, and it's great. So future video, guys, you know, hopefully I'll get some dirtier vehicles. If I get some really dirty vehicles in, we'll definitely put it to the test. We'll also be testing out Washchem's Pro 50, Pro 100, see how that does as a touchless wash. But if you enjoyed the video, guys, give it a thumbs up. If you stuck around this long, let me know down in the comments. Appreciate you wash your car, but I appreciate you watching my video. I'm getting all tongue twisted. But until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for all your support. Have a good one.